AlignRT Inbore consists of 3 ceiling-mounted cameras, plus an additional 2 miniaturized 3D cameras, allowing the monitoring of patients inside the bore. Today we will demonstrate how the system is used in a clinical setting to enable accurate patient positioning and real-time surface tracking throughout the patient's treatment session. The patient has arrived for their treatment. The therapist has the patient selected on AlignRT, and when the patient is settled on the couch, they can start monitoring with AlignRT. The patient is set up outside the bore at the external virtual ISO center. The 3 ceiling-mounted cameras project a near-infrared pseudorandom speckled pattern onto the patient's surface, which consists of thousands of points. Texture is added so that the camera sensors can detect where each of these points are located in space. The AlignRT software generates a live surface of the patient. The displacements between the live surface and our DICOM reference surface from the treatment planning system are calculated using rigid registration and an iterative closest point-to-point match. The misalignment is illustrated to the therapist by the real-time delta values given in 6 degrees of freedom. The postural video alignment tool gives a live video stream of the patient on the couch from 3 different viewpoints corresponding to the 3 camera pods. The purple outline is automatically generated from the reference surface using an edge detection algorithm and indicates to the therapist where the patient needs to be. This aids with the overall positioning of the patient, providing a quicker and more seamless setup. The therapist uses the information given by the real-time deltas to fine-tune the patient's position until she is perfectly aligned. Once the therapist is happy with the alignment of the patient, they can send her into the bore, to the treatment ISO center using the Delta Couch function. On AlignRT, the therapist then switches to monitoring with the internal treatment cameras. As the treatment couch and the patient move into the bore, you can see the real-time deltas coming into tolerance as the patient reaches their treatment position. The therapist can then leave the treatment bunker while the in-bore cameras continue monitoring the patient to ensure any movement is detected. The patient is continuously monitored while internal imaging is performed. While analyzing the images, the therapist can rely on AlignRT Inbore to flag any patient motion. If imaging shifts are required, they will be applied and an updated SGRT reference capture will be obtained by the Inbore cameras. This surface will then be used for patient monitoring throughout the remainder of the treatment session, ensuring accurate and safe treatment delivery.